the show, Bring It in the House. Happy Saturday. This is Bring It in the House, brand new podcast show, 30-minute talk entertainment show where we spotlight musicians, entertainers, artists, and leaders. So if you know of a friend that knows a friend, tell them about us. Tell a friend and tell another friend, and so on and so on. Welcome to Bring It in the House. Man, we are so excited to have our guest today. She comes from a long line of singers, but it all went down for her when she started working in news at WMC in Memphis, Tennessee. And from there, she went on to work as a news anchor at several other formats, including WDIA with Bobby OJ. Now she's an entrepreneur. And of course, she's known now as the Queen of Beale Street. Please welcome Miss Natalie James.
Hello. How you doing, Millie? Oh,
Natalie.
it is good to be in the show. I'm glad
I'm
to be
so
hanging out
good
on
to
the show
have
with
you.
you.
Yes,
All
you look
right.
so fabulous. Look at you.
Hey, I'm trying to make it work for us girls. Okay,
Yes,
I'm making
you're
it work
doing
for us now. It
you're
takes a lot,
doing
but I'm hanging in here, Millie. It
And
takes a
Natalie,
lot.
I'm just personally, because I've worked with you in radio down through the years, and I just want to say I'm so proud of you, all your success. It's just a pleasure to have you here today.
I
So
thank you for it.
you're very welcome. Now I know you're not originally from Memphis. You are from Caruthersville. Is that correct?
Right, Millie.
Right,
I'm from
Caruthersville.
Brothersville, Missouri, and that
Okay,
is like an hour and a half away from Memphis.
okay.
Memphis, Tennessee, here about an hour and a half. And oh, Millie, I come like that song say, I come from a poor family. I come from a poor, and but I come from a large family. I come
Yes.
from a big family, and we worked hard, Millie. We were hard workers, and that has led to a lot of my accomplishments this particular day. Because I always tell people this. They won't believe me, but I will tell them. And a lot of people are probably going to type it in and say that it's true. Down in Crothersville, Missouri, my father, they call him Smiley, and my mother, they call her Georgia. And look, I have 30 sisters and brothers.
Are you
Altogether,
serious?
it is 30 of us. My stepmother, she had 5 sets of twins, and my father took on us when my mother passed, when I was very young at 5 years old. And so uh, he married the lady with all the kids, and he raised all of us. We chopped cotton. People don't believe that. I'm a hard worker. It's almost like we were like, people will say, you got 30 jobs, man. Well, that's who we are. We had jobs every day. When we came home from school, my father would work us real hard. Everybody knew my father by the name of Smiley because we were always out. We would always cut grass for the churches, pick bottles, we would pick pecans, berries, anything that my father thought that we could put our hand to make some money, that he would actually I'll put all of us together, and we would go out, and everybody would see a crowd of, see the family, a crowd of kids hanging out with the older man. That would be us, Millie. We'd be working, like they said, we'd be working, but we were workers, and that paid off, in my lifetime.
Yes. And you guys also used to sing in the community, right? At the different churches in your area?
Yes. See, Millie, you know me. Millie, we come from a singing family. We come from, with all of us, we come from the gospel area. So, mostly all of your singers, blues singers, country singers, most of, we had a raising. So as young children, it was, like I told you, it's a lot of us. So half of us was Pentecostal, the other half was Baptist. And I was the Baptist. So we would go to the Baptist church, and my sisters, some of them loved the Pentecostal. My father would let us choose the different religion that we like. And we would all come together because we all sung. All of us were singers. Whether we didn't have a voice, my father would make us make a voice. He was an entertainer himself. He was a
Yeah.
piano player, and he was
Uh-huh.
the deacon of the church. He was everything. And we were
Mhm.
like the congregation, because there were so many of us, Millie, in the
Mhm.
church. So we made the congregation. We were the one that got up and welcomed you to the church. And we were the one that got up and, would do the opening. We were introduced to
Yes.
pastor. We had our parts, in the music industry. So
Wow.
with that, that's pretty much how I got to start singing the blues from just,
Right.
working. And then, my sister, everybody knows her here in Memphis. She was singing at BB King's for about 10 years. And I would go down and I would see her. And
Mhm.
she would tell me, my sister, her name is Joyce Henderson. And she sung for many years at BB's. And I said, now, if I am sitting here dancing and partying off of my sister's music, then I know that I could be able to sing. So I
Right.
told my sister, I said, listen, you think I can do this? She said, yeah, you can do it, sis. So she told me this. This is how I got started, Millie, singing the
Mhm.
blues here in Memphis, Tennessee. She said, now you want to do you about 10 songs, sis, because it's in us. And one of the ladies that sing down on Beale Street, Zeno, she believed in me a lot. And she's still a blues singer in the city of Memphis as well. And she would say this to me. She said, one thing, Miss Natalie, she said, you got it just like your sister got it. She said, it is in there. I don't care how much you try to rest. She said, what is in you got to come out. And it did, Mill. I
And
learned the
it's
10 songs. I learned how to sing them. I shook on up on the stage. Somebody started, people just really, started really liking the music. And so I went with it.
yes,
And
yes,
so that's what pretty much happened. That's how it all came about from all of this work. And I'm still, still hanging out singing on Bill.
doing your
Um,
thing.
yeah, and with the COVID-19, it has taken up a lot of us singers down through there. A lot
Mhm.
of us singers are not. Some of us are singing. Some of us part time, cause hey, with the COVID, a lot of people can't. The
Do the
tourists, they can't come
performances.
out like they used to. So they
Mhm.
kind of put us on like a little short lead, a little short
Yeah.
leave. That's what I say. You sing this week, you come back next week. Once they open up fully with the capacity, everybody will come back. But all of us are singing different places. And I'm gonna tell you something about singing, whether it is country, blues, gospel, or whatever is in you, it's got to come out. You're gonna sing for free because it's a gift.
It's a
And the
gift.
gift, yeah, and the gift has got to make way for you.
It does. Ladies and
Mhm.
gentlemen, we are speaking with blues singer phenomenon, Miss Natalie James of Memphis, Tennessee. I refer to her, and many of us refer to her as the Queen of Bill Street.
You make me
We're
feel
so
good, Millie. You make me feel really good. I got to hold all those bricks up. I'm told them, but Millie, you always did put me up on a large pedestal. But you're getting me back now. You're getting me
yes,
back because I used to put you on that pedestal.
yes,
As being one of the largest personalities here in Memphis, Tennessee. Millie Mills. When you hear Millie Mills, you done heard something, and it's a joy, to have a good friend such as yourself and Millie. And I thank you for coming by, hanging
Well,
out
thank
with
you.
me, getting a chance to see my show. And
Yes, well, thank
some people,
you.
yeah,
Yeah, for letting me know, and it's just great to be able to be of support throughout these years. Now, I want the audience to know, but before you started singing, we worked in radio together, and you did news.
yes,
Tell us a little bit
yes.
about that, Natalie.
Millie, I love, but you know what? That's the art of it. When
Yes,
I tell people, when God don't give you half of the gift. He gives you the
yes,
whole gift.
the
Don't
whole
never
gift.
let somebody tell you that, okay, I got half of it. Oh, no, you didn't get half of it. You got the whole thing. You have to teach your heart how to sing. You
Yeah.
got it. You have to teach your heart how to write. Whatever it is, the kind
Mhm,
of gift that you have, it's in there. But you
mhm,
can't never, ever give up. And I mean, in these particular times that we're living in, Millie, as on this particular day, on
mhm,
the 8th of 2020, you
mhm.
don't never want to give up. I
No,
mean,
you
I
don't.
tell anybody, just keep on cutting you out a job. Keep
Yes,
on making you a job.
keep on it.
Keep on, yeah, because it's important that you do, because you got somebody looking at you all the time. We got to be an encouragement for one another.
To one
And I
another.
and I and I believe that. And my sister, she taught me a lot. My
Yeah.
mother passed when I was 5, and I realized something. I said, wait a minute, she left my sister here to teach me the ropes. And so she taught me very well. And she told me this. She said, all right, I believe you can make it from here. So, Millie,
Mhm.
from that, I've been making it. I've been, trying to do something here. And I love blues. So I try to, go and sing. I like blues. I like jazz. I like it all. I like all of it.
Natalie, tell us, how did you segue from media into the how'd you get, from radio until you're singing? That is amazing how that you made the transition.
Yeah. Well, Millie, you know what? I was always a good little writer. I can pretty
Mhm.
much follow a cue, and I believe that at one point, I do know that we all remember this in
Mhm.
2009 when the market crashed at
Oh
that time.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And a
That was
lot of people lost their jobs. That was the particular time that I fell out of TV and radio. And at the time I was,
oh
yeah, you remember that.
yes.
And that's when the market crashed.
And
And when
that's
the
when you
market
made
crashed,
the
yes,
transition. Gotcha.
because all they came a lot. They came in, and a lot of people lost their radio jobs. A
Mhm.
lot of people just, that's when I really was really going at it for news and everything. I try to do all of it, what was in my heart to do. And
Yeah.
at that particular time when it crashed, my heart just crashed in, and I knew then that I said, and at that particular time, I said, wait a minute, it's something else that I could do, and it's amazing how your gifts make way
Make
for you.
room. It sure
And
will.
I always have been kind of like a little character in my own way, Millie.
Mhm.
When it's in radio, TV, television, it all comes along with an acting piece.
Mhm.
And so you can do it all. You just have to kind of like put it in its own little area. I could
Yeah.
always sing gospel. I could
Uh-huh.
always sing country, and I always knew how to sing. And
Yes.
so when I saw my sister singing the blues and she did it well, I said, you
Yes.
know what?
You can do
What she
it.
said, sis, you can make some money in this area. And I said, you know what? She said, come on down and I want you to watch me. And I saw my sister singing the blues, and because she has a great gift. And
Mhm.
I said, you know what? And you know what she told me? She said, we come from the same family. We was raised well, and we was raised to work. And when we made the choir, we was the choir at church. And so
Yeah.
I took all of that and I used it, Neil. I said,
You
if I can
did.
learn the gospel songs, sure enough, I can learn blues because they pretty much kind of go hand in hand.
They
You
do.
sing, it's all about triumph. It's all about hurt, pain, and things that have hurt your heart, things that have hurt you during life. And so I can do that. I thought that
Yeah.
I could do it, and I kept that belief, and girl, I did it. I
You
did
did
it.
it. And you know what?
So
I want to say congratulations to you because you were featured in the Tennessee Vacation TV commercial. And
yeah,
yes, I saw you, and it's a beautiful clip. We're going to
thank
take a
you,
look at
thank
that
you.
right now, see if we
Okay.
can get that up on the screen. But
The soul, the deep down, feel it in your bones kind. It's what Memphis was built on. You've heard it, now come see it. That's the soundtrack of America, made in Tennessee.
Yes.
Natalie,
Look, I remember when I did that commercial. Oh God, at one point, Millie, they was, a lot of people were coming out on bill, and a lot of females, they love music, they love fashion, and a lot of the men too. And so I seen these guys off to the side videoing, never knew what they were doing, and all of a sudden, they said, we got a clip of you, and we want to know if we could, it's just so many minutes. And I said, well, play
Mhm.
it. And did you know I told them to go ahead on and play it? I had never seen it until about a month afterwards. And I
Afterwards.
was working down at the King Palace, and I was
Mhm.
singing, and then one of the managers, he said, Miss Natalie, do you know they got you on a national commercial? And I said,
Yeah.
no, I never seen it. And when I saw that, I said, I'm doing something nice.
Yes,
And
yes,
I
you're
and
doing that.
then I started getting a lot of people looking at it. I'll be sitting out at the restaurant. Some of the people over at some of the restaurants, they'll come over and say, "Aren't you that girl with that little afro?" I said, "That is me." So
That's
I
right.
began to. That's when I began to just take my property, take who I am, be
Blossom,
who I am. So
blossom, bloom.
that was that was what, that was God's own way saying, "I got you." He did that
Yes.
commercial for me, and it still plays in the city of
Yes, it
Memphis. That
does.
still
I love
plays.
it. I love
And
it.
I thank him because I'm
Yeah,
still hanging out, still going. And I
yeah.
do thank all the people over at BB King's because I sing with the Flick Pig Band, and
Mhm.
they have one of the legendaries over there. I believe you were asking me about that. One of the legends. He has a brother, and their family are known for being music artists.
Mhm.
They call him Leroy Hodges. and he is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he's a bass player, one of the best bass players in the city of Memphis. He plays for Robert Cray.
Mm-hmm.
He also plays for Al Green and Peoples, Cyndi Lauper. He does a really good job. And he also played for one of my favorites is Denise LaSalle. You know,
Mm.
so I love he's the one, that's his band. His band is called the Flick Pick Band, and they're like the house band on Saturdays and Sundays. And normally that's what I sing with them. And
Oh,
I like it. And they got, a big horn player. He's the best.
um,
All of them are the best. And one of the guys in the set, I try to give people their due. They
yeah.
call him Chris McDaniel, one of a great vocalist. He taught
Mhm.
he took me in at one point here in the city of Memphis down on Bill Street, and we've been singing, hanging out, having a lot of fun together, and he makes it fun. He's one of the best too, right
Oh,
along with Wah.
yeah.
I try, but Millie, you just can't help but
Yeah.
give people, a plug, because once they've been with you, he has always been there for me.
Yes,
So
of
I
course.
wanted to say that for some of the singers down there. So a lot of us are still there. We
Mhm.
still hanging in there. Millie singing these blues. Let
Well,
me see.
Natalie, we want not to interrupt, but we want to hear just a snippet of what you got, what you bring to the table.
All
Can you
right
show us
then.
a little
So I tell
sample?
you, you want to hear just a little sample.
Yeah,
Okay,
just a little sample
I can
because
do, yeah,
time
and
is
you know what?
running out.
I liked it. Okay. Millie, what did you say?
I said, because you know how time it goes so fast, it's running out. So we definitely want to hear just a little bit of what you got.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And Millie, now my friend, he's a number one piano player in the
Mhm.
city of Memphis. He works for the Peabody, and he is my piano player. We have been together a long time. They
Yes.
call him the Professor, and his
Mhm.
real name is Ross Fowler. And I didn't
Oh,
want to leave him out. Sometimes I get so excited that I tell him to charge it to my head and not to my heart. But
all
he
right.
is the guy that's gonna be playing the piano. Yeah, he said, "Here we go." So we
Okay.
gonna do a little bit of it, and the blues only.
The blues only. Okay. Natalie James, everybody.
This BB King's. He said it like this. He said, "Rock me, baby, rock me all night long. Rock me, baby. I want you to rock me all night long. You see, baby, I want you to rock me. You see, like my back ain't got no bones." And you know what? I got to say it like this. Don't get me started. I said, "Come on and roll me. Roll me like a wagon wheel. Ain't nothing but the blues. Come on and roll me. I want you to roll me like a wagon wheel. Oh, yeah. I want you to roll me. You don't know how you make me feel." Oh, we're gonna go somewhere else. You see, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. This is a blues. I kind of like it. It was early one morning. I was on my way to school. Now I gotta take you to where the blues is at. I said, it was early one Monday morning. I was on my way to school. It was early Monday morning. I broke my teacher's rule. This is what I said. I said it just like this, Millie. I said, "Ooh, wee, baby, you sure look good to me." It ain't nothing but Bill Street. I said, "Ooh, wee, baby, you sure look good to me." I said, baby, you looking good to me, baby, just like a hive of honeybees. I knew you, baby, before I learned to call your name. I told my man something just like this. I said, I knew you, baby, before I learned to call your name. You've been good to me, baby. You're about to drive me insane. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna take it on out. I said, ooh wee, baby, you sure been good to me. It's how the blues go. They go like this. Ooh wee, baby, you sure been good to me. You've been good to me, baby, like a hive, a honeybee.
Yeah.
In the blues.
Yay, Natalie, that is
Y'all
awesome.
give it up if you will. That's a piano player, Ross Fowler. They call him the professor. Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
You're awesome job. Thank you. Thanks, Ross,
Oh,
Natalie. That was it, man.
hey,
Hey. And
Millie,
also, don't forget, Natalie is also an entrepreneur, of course. Tell them about your hot dog
that is
stand
right.
you
Just
do.
Millie, I knew that singing the blues one day that I wanted to own my own little business. So right now I'm into a hot dog business. They call me Hot Mama. And I sell hot dogs. And I roll up my sleeve. This is where I get dirty at. I roll up my sleeves and I got all kind of red dogs, hot dogs, beef dogs. And I mean, and mainly I got it to work in the community. That's you see my little granddaughter and my grandson, that's Ryan and Chance. And
Mhm.
my daughter Shanta, she also is a wonderful help to me. And
And
I
she
love
just
her so
gave
much.
she just
Yes,
gave
I
you a
got to
shout
get,
out
she does,
too. Your
huh?
daughter, she just gave you a shout out.
Yes, yes. If you see my daughter, Kashana, I wanted
Yeah.
everybody to know it is a blessing to have a good daughter, good
Mhm.
children. And she
Yes.
does all of my marketing. She gets all of my inspections done. And it's so good right now because my whole main purpose of the Hot Mama Hot Dogs is to go from library to library because I do work at the Benjamin Hooks Library and I sell
Mhm.
hot dogs out there. And then I
Mhm.
want to get another hot dog cart to help at another library, at different libraries, and make that the Hot Mama hot dog carts, especially for our young kids. Because
Yeah.
I do, teach the kids how to sell hot dogs. I let them sell hot dogs, count their money. And
Mhm.
so that's mainly my whole purpose and my whole goal is to feed the community and to give back to
That's
God. Give back
that's
to God because that's what He's done for me. He's
that is
given me
so
a good life.
beautiful. That's
Yes.
so beautiful, Natalie. I really just so excited that we have you here. Time is running out. But if you first of all, I'm going to give away a t-shirt, but if you got any links or social media links that you want to tell people how they can, follow you, Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitter, let us know.
Okay, mainly you can find me on Facebook at Natalie Blues Band James on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook. And if you want to send me some information, send it to hot sauce 1600 at gmail.com.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Sounds
There you
good.
go.
Sounds good.
And I will come out and I can cater. And I have a contract price for you if you have more than 20 people that you want to serve. So I try to give back to the community.
Well,
Okay.
that's a beautiful
And
thing.
okay. And
You're
Millie,
beautiful, sir.
you know I love to talk now. You know how I am.
I'm just trying to make sure we punch everything, get all your punches in because
Okay.
we want everybody to know about you and your beautiful gift. Do you have CDs or anything? How can we get your music?
You can when you
Go to your
contact me
Facebook page or
on my Facebook page and
okay.
on my email address, and
Okay.
just let me know that you want a CD, and I can get that to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
And
good.
you can keep checking your local listings because I am down on bill.
Yes.
Keep looking for Hot Mama hot dogs, and
Yes.
you can get my CDs there. So
Mhm.
I try to stay in the community, stay alive.
Yes,
And
yes,
in this
yes.
COVID-19, y'all keep your masks on. Make sure you take a
Mhm.
lot of vitamins, drink a lot of
Yes,
water, and stay
yes,
6 feet apart for real, because it is the real
yes.
deal. And Millie Mills, oh my God, I wish all the blessing for you, darling. I really
Thank
do.
you.
All right.
Thank
Don't you, and I know you, Millie always have said this. She always have said, I'm gonna make somebody a star.
That's my
Well,
mission.
Millie, you made me a star today.
Well, thank you. I mean, you're a star in your own right, Natalie. You're a
All
star in your
right.
own right. I mean,
All right.
and I wish we could stay longer, but we have just a few minutes left. I like to give away something every time when we have our shows. We do have our Millhouse T-shirts, so I'm gonna let you see how it looks like the one I'm wearing, but we have the brand new ones here. I don't know if you guys see it,
All
but
right. Okay. Hey,
the
I
brand
want
new
one of those.
T-shirts, the Millhouse T-shirts. If you want to get one now, just give us a call at 469-2, there you go, 284-9922.
I would like one.
We're going to give you one, Natalie. What size? Just let us
Millie,
know.
I am a large, extra large,
Extra
and
large. Okay.
I would like a Millie Mill entertainment.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Okay.
so much. So you guys see
All
how
right.
it looks here? Also,
Yes.
like to thank our sponsor, Classic Touch Auto Sports, out of St. Louis, Missouri, owned by my nephew, Eugene Gilliam Sr. They're always supportive of us. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show for this week. Also, a big shout out to my daughter, Ramil Batts. Congratulations, she's getting married. Well, they're doing the
Congratulations,
certificate, yeah,
Ramil.
on Monday. So congratulations and thanks for watching. I saw her gave us a shout out too while we were talking. She said she was watching. She called us pretty
Thank
ladies.
you, Ramil. She know I remember her. I
Yeah.
remember when your mom used to bring you to the radio station and sit you down and let you do all the commercials.
hmm hmm
I remember that,
So
Millie.
I got everything in it. I believe everything. So Nellie, I'll let you take us out if you want to. You want a little?
Um,
We got a minute. Well, may not
just a
have
minute
time.
left.
Anything
Can
else
I?
you want to say?
Okay.
Any shout outs or anything you
Yeah.
want to
I
do?
said, ooh wee baby, you sure been good to me. Oh, I
Hey.
said, ooh wee baby, you sure been good to me. That's my piano player. There he is, the professor. You've been good to me, baby, like a swan of honey bee. Oh, and I said, I knew your name, baby, before I had to call your name. You know I knew you now. I knew you, baby, before I had to call your name. And you know I'm crazy about you, man. And you're about to drive me insane. I'm gonna do some BBs like this. Rock me, baby. Rock me all night long. I gotta do the blues. Rock me, baby. I want you to rock me all night long. I want you to rock me, baby, like my back ain't got no bone.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you,
Woo, thank
darling.
you so
Come
much.
on and roll me. I want you to roll me, baby, like you roll a wagon wheel. Come on and roll me, baby. I want you to roll me like a wagon wheel.
Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you next
I
time
want
on
you to
Bring It
roll
in
me.
the House.
You're welcome.
Natalie
You
James.
know how it makes me. Thank you, Miss.